Imagine your son calls you into the garage and asks for help. You think it's just another video, like the ones you've helped him with before. But as you walk through the door, you hear a loud gunshot, and you've been shot. As you fall to the ground, the last face you see is your son's, as he raises the weapon once more. This was the tragic end of Rhonda Sesler, the first victim of Trey Eric Sesler. After killing his mother, Trey went on to murder his brother and father. His rage was set to culminate in one of the largest planned school massacres in history, intending to kill over 70 students at the high school he had once graduated from. Known online as By Anime, Trey uploaded hundreds of videos on YouTube. Today, he is 34 years old and in prison. He left disturbing clues online before cold-bloodedly murdering his mother, father, and brother. He was interested in human behavior and wanted to study sociology. He enjoyed making short films with friends and dreamed of becoming a filmmaker. Trey ran a YouTube channel called Lens Cut Production, where he had a small following. He reviewed anime, films, and video games, vlogged, and showcased his animation skills. His brother, and sometimes even his mother, would appear in his short films. Despite a modest subscriber count, many across various internet communities knew him. In YouTube's early days, he found moderate success, over 300 videos in 5 years and 1 million views by 2011. But his content turned dark, obsessed with serial killers, mass shootings, and real firearms. Trey's mental health began visibly deteriorating. He killed live animals, set fires in abandoned buildings, and fired real guns in his videos. He became obsessed with firearms, posting strange videos of himself firing in random locations and using animals as targets. Many anime shows he reviewed had extreme violence. In some videos, he appeared holding large guns. In others, he mimicked executions. His family didn't see or ignored the warning signs. He struggled with alcoholism, mixing it with antidepressants. Combined with his obsession with violence, it was a deadly formula. By 2011, he occasionally lived in his late grandmother's home in Hempstead, Texas, where his fascination with violence went unchecked. Tensions with his father and brother escalated, largely due to his drinking. He even told a friend around Christmas that he planned to kill his father. He believed his father thought he was unstable and a failure. Whether this was true is unclear, but Trey's father still held hope. Meanwhile, Trey's plans grew more sophisticated and dangerous. He fantasized about harming people. He was inspired by mass shootings, particularly the 1999 Columbine massacre. He even downloaded satellite maps of Waller High School, his old school, where he planned to crash into the cafeteria and shoot. On March 13, 2012, Trey uploaded his final video, claiming he'd been offered a job in film and would post less frequently. Whether that was true remains unknown. 6 days later, on March 19, Trey drank heavily at his grandmother's home. Early the next morning, he armed himself and drove to his parents' house. He lured his mother Rhonda into the garage, claiming there was a car issue. He shot her 4 times in the chest with a shotgun. Then, believing there was no turning back, he went after his brother and father. Mark, his brother and frequent collaborator in videos, came into the living room when he heard the noise. Trey shot him twice. Mark survived briefly, locking himself in the bathroom. His death was slower, more terrifying. The gunshots woke their father, Lofton. Trey ran in and shot him twice in the head. Knowing Mark was still alive, he fired repeatedly at the bathroom door, kicked it in, and found Mark in the fetal position. He shot again, ensuring Mark's death. Then he returned to his mother's body and fired 2 more rounds into her head, making sure she was truly dead. After the murders, Trey sent calm voice messages from his parents' phones to their workplaces, claiming they wouldn't be coming in that day. He vandalized the house, writing messages like, "I love my family," "I'll never forgive myself," and I don't know why I did this. Trey destroyed furniture, shot the TV, killed the family rabbit, and shattered the aquarium, leaving floors soaked in water and dead fish. The house looked like a war zone. He then loaded up his car with firearms, ammo, and a high-point model 995 rifle, the same used by Columbine shooters, and drove to Waller High School. He sat in the parking lot for a while, but didn't go through with it. Instead, he went to a friend's house. Maybe he hesitated, or maybe he couldn't do it. Meanwhile, police, alerted by reports of gunfire, were closing in. Inside the home, they found the bodies of Lofton, Rhonda, and Mark, all shot multiple times. Messages scrawled on walls confirmed Trey's guilt. The crime scene was gruesome. Broken glass, overturned furniture, blood, and bodies. A manhunt began. That same evening, Trey was arrested at his friend's home, just in time. If police had been later, he might have carried out his school massacre. During interrogation, Trey admitted he'd planned the attack for years and intended to kill 70+ people. Police found half a dozen firearms and stockpiles of ammunition at his grandmother's property. They determined his disturbing videos, destroying property and shooting animals, were part of his practice. His obsession with mass shootings played a major role. He said he killed his family to spare them the shame of what he was planning. He claimed it was an act of mercy, calculated and cold. But during an 8-hour interrogation, his story changed repeatedly. He cried, admitted guilt, then acted like a different person. He never fully explained why he planned a massacre or murdered his family. All he said was, "It all just became too real." He added, "If you'd asked me that morning if I was going to kill my family, I would have said no." On August 2nd, 2012, Trey pleaded guilty to 3 counts of murder in Bowler Court. He was sentenced to life in prison. He later stated that he accepted his fate and believed prison was where he belonged. Rumors have swirled that he died behind bars, but nothing has been confirmed. He told authorities he never wanted to be released, because if he was, he feared he'd kill again. He even requested that all parole possibilities be removed. Roughly 6 weeks before the murders, his brother Mark reportedly told a friend, "If you ever hear that Trey killed all of us, don't be surprised." His father Lofton had made similar comments to his sister. On September 30th, 2020, YouTube permanently shut down Trey's channel. However, all of his videos were archived and re-uploaded by anonymous channels. Thank you for watching this content and spending your time with me. If you'd like to support my work, please like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. See you in the next video.